Now, when I say early days of my live streaming career, I am not joking with you. I streamed this game on my YouTube channel almost 6 months ago. 6 years ago to the day. In fact, we're just only 3 weeks away from that. Today, we're going back to the early days of my channel, like I said. Well, when I started posting regularly and started actually showing off my voice. We're going to look at Formula 1 2019 for the PlayStation 4. Let's go. Dang it. Well, I thought I had more to say. But yeah, we're taking a look at Formula 1 2019 for the PlayStation 4. And I say it's breaking point before breaking point because if you were also watching around back in the early days of my channel, you're gonna recognize somebody that's a main character in the Breaking Point games, 21, 23, and 25, I believe. I believe that's when we had the Breaking Point games. Let me just make sure we got the... Oop. Yeah, good thing I'm on studio mode. Let's just make sure we got it right. Oh, actually, good thing I have that. How do I check for... Oh, there we go. Oh, right. I'm an idiot. Yeah, there we go. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and start it. And unmute. Unmute. Thank you. Swap on over. Here we go. Hopefully I'm not gonna get in trouble for this. I'm gonna just adjust myself real quick. There we go. Nah. Alright, here we go. Now, I did read something interesting for the reason they had to use I believe this was the second year they had the new Formula 1 theme. Oh, my volume is too low on my end. There we go. Yeah, hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble for the F1 theme. But there is apparently a reason that they had to use... Hey, Joe, let me go ahead and shout you guys out, by the way. There we go. Oh yeah, I forgot this year they still had, I forgot this year they also had, classic cars. I think this was the last game that had classic cars, now that I think about it. Oh yeah, remember, Joe, I can't use, until I figure it out, I can't use, sound redeems. Yeah, I was trying to say, the reason they use, a video game recreation of the F1 intro is because it was stated in like a contract, someone's contract, whether it was F1, FIAs, or Codemasters, that whenever Ferrari is shown, you can kind of see it here in the intro if I can back up right. Look, you see how Ferrari is in the lead here? That's on purpose. That's because of the contract that that the company signed. That Ferrari had to be in front in any promotional image they did. And I think that was like back then when Formula 1 went to the PS4, Xbox One series back in F1 2016 or 15. There we go. All right. I believe I don't have to start this up again because I did create a character while I was uploading. Either that or it actually... No, okay. Well, I'm glad I celebrated your birthday then, DJ. So we're going to start a new career mode.
In F1
Here's what's
2019,
new
you'll
with
be invited
F1
to start
2019.
your career by selecting a Formula
Here's
2 team.
Will Buxton.
Driving for this team, you'll experience some key moments of a Formula 2 season, a thrill-packed racing championship in its own right, and the springboard to Formula 1. At the end of this feeder series, your choice of driver academy
DJ.
and your performance in F2 will determine the terms of the contracts offered by the teams as you embark upon your career in Formula 1 and begin to write your own chapter of motorsport history.
Okay, I thought there'd be like cutscenes. Now we can do that, or if I wanted to, I could skip it entirely. Now, by the way, I'm not doing a full Let's Play of it. I just wanted to show off what we used to have in Formula 1 video games. Now, for this one... Yeah, choose which team you wish to drive for during your Bridge Feeder Series introduction. All Formula 2 cars are identical. Whichever one you pick, it does not matter. Yeah, whatever you pick, it doesn't matter. They all perform the same, so it won't affect who you can sign with in Formula 1. I think we'll go with Prema Theodore Racing. However, this will. We can choose which driver academy we can start with, or drive for, I should say. And whichever one we sign for, the teams that you will see on the screen, those are the ones that have an increased chance in signing with us. And the lower the team, the better. Or the further right the team, the better. Like Mercedes F1 will have a slightly increased interest. Williams will have a medium increased interest, and Racing Point will have the most interest. Or we can go with Ferrari, where of course Ferrari would have the least amount of positive gain. Haas F1 would have medium, and Alfa Romeo will have the most interest. We have Red Bull, where we have Aston Martin, Red Bull again having low interest, and Toro Rosso having the most interest. Now Renault would be easy because there's only one team that drives a Renault that drove a Renault in Formula 1. Save for McLaren, who I think either still produce their own engines, or I think they either produce their own engines. Yeah, I think this is the first or second year they started their own engines and broke with Honda. Or we could just have nobody, and we go on our own. Now, so which of the 5 teams should we be a part of the driver academy with? Mercedes, Ferrari, Red Bull, Renault, or McLaren? I do like this little feature, and again, I miss that we don't really have this anymore, because starting from F1 2020, that was the first year you could become the 11th team of Formula 1 and make your own team. And it would be in every Formula 1 game since. Do you guys have a preference? Because if not, I'm thinking about going with the Red Bull Academy. I always go... Hey, Brad, you want me to go with Red Bull? Aston Martin doesn't exist yet, Hecho. Oh. Thank you, DJ. If you want me to go with what would eventually become Aston Martin, we gotta go with Mercedes, since they didn't sign with Honda yet. They were still using Mercedes engines until like 2022. Yeah, hey Wes. Yeah, Aston Martin, Red Bull. We can go with them. So we're gonna go with Red Bull then. Yeah, hey Wes. Alright, we're gonna go with the Red Bull Driver Academy. We can go from Toro Rosso, and remember, we still would have a little bit of a bonus interest from Aston Martin, from Red Bull, so we get a little bit of a boost towards them, so we can sign with them later. Thank you, DJ. Oh, I'm sorry, Wes, but it seems like the majority has spoken. We're going with Red Bull. Alright. So, this is just for, I think, for the entire season. And I did test this a little bit. Oh, wait, no, I could also enable the pro career, where I have absolutely no assists and I'm on my own. Well, technically, this isn't the story mode, Wes. This is like a proof of concept, so to speak. Like trying to see if... actually... Let's go... Oh. Let's go with experience. And I actually want to, we'll go with automatic gearbox. I tried the manual shifting. It gets a little bit overwhelming at times. let's actually have, can we do, oh yeah, not back then. I think F1 2020 enabled, enabled warm-up laps and, manual starts, I believe. Oh no, here we go. Manual starts, I can do that. Yeah, we'll have driver transfers on. Oh yeah, see, we can do formation lap. Do you guys want me to do the formation lap? Dare or dare? Tough choice, Wes, but I think I'm gonna have to go with dare. Alright, we'll have formation laps on. And by the way, these will only be, I believe, for when we get to Formula 1. We won't have any, because 2 out of the 3, we're doing a 3-scenario Formula 2 feeder. So we're doing a 3-series feeder. And we only get to run, technically, 1 whole race. But we will be put in the middle of 2 races to the end. We'll leave, why not? We'll do simulation damage. And I want to have fun. No, we'll just do full damage. We'll leave flashbacks on because I want to have fun. We'll abuse the time system yet again. Oh, wait. I forgot. Yeah, I do need to... I'd rather have automatic ERS mode. Just because I just want to focus on pure racing. I do believe this was the... No, this wasn't the first year with the energy release system. I think that's what ERS stands for. But alright, here we go, guys. It's time to start our journey into Formula 1. We're going to Catalonia, Spain first. Yeah, see, that's the guy there, Devin Butler. In the third event of the... You see, because of the PS5 load times, bam, that was instant. You see the options there. Oh no, there we go. Oh, well. We're going to run into... The game's spoilering us. We're going to have a bit of a mechanical issue at this point in the race.
Kramer's new driver really commanding the race here. Devin Butler still ruthlessly giving chase.
That was me in the car back there. I bet you can tell why I picked that car, huh? You can see it briefly. Uh-oh.
And something's wrong.
Oh no, I lost my turbo.
Some kind of mechanical failure. Picking up speed again. It's unclear what the issue was. Can they still finish this race?
Alright, here's our racing line. Oh.
Got some speed at the top end, but you're very close to the finish.
You hear from the controller, we got Jeff back.
Just do the best you can. We're all behind you.
Thanks, Jeff. Oh yeah, I think this was also the first year of the Halo. Hold on, I need to swap the audio settings. Yeah, there we go.
Are you alright there? Don't worry about the mistake, just focus on the rest of the race.
There we go. Now you guys can hear. Oh, let's actually also turn on subtitles. There we go. Alright, there we go. Now we're ready. Let me just make sure we got the right assist. Okay, I just got to be careful with the brakes, of course. Because I'm in charge of braking on my own. Alright, here we go. Now we're ready. Alright, my teammate Lucas Weber is right behind me. Oh man, turn 1 and we already failed. Dang it. Ah, dang it. Oh, I was gonna run into my teammate. Dang it. Already I'm failing. Go.
Is approaching and wants
Yeah,
to
go. Pass.
Lucas wants to pass you.
Dang it, come on! I guess I do need more of an assist. Hold on, probably because of the thing here. Yeah, low braking assist. There we go. That should help us. Well, that should help me at least. You know what? Let's get out of this camera view too. Alright. David's behind us.
Your teammate is approaching and wants to get...
Why is there, like, no grip? I feel like this car wants to spin at every turn.
Your teammate is approaching and wants to get past. Repeat, Lucas wants to pass
Yeah,
you.
go, Lucas. Go, go, go.
That's great. Lucas can push on now.
Yeah, our car is not as good.
Lucas wants me to pass on his thanks. I know it's frustrating, but you made the right call for the team. Now we're all with you. Just bring it home as best you can.
Alright, our only goal here is just to finish. We got our old scenario here.
We're sat in 6th. Our gap to the car in front is 2.5 seconds. The distance to the leader is 12.4 seconds. Look after these tyres now.
Hey, hey, hey!
Race on this compound. Just 3 laps to go now. 3 laps.
Dang it. Alright, so we're gonna have to nurse this thing along with not only a bad turbo, but we also got a broken front wing. I also broke the front wing. Dang it. I'll try to see what I can do, but you know driver transfers are very random in this game. Anybody can go pretty much anywhere, and there's no retirements. At least not until F1 2021. At least to my knowledge. I don't remember if there were... Oh wait, there probably was retirements, and I just never played the career mode long enough. There we go. Alright, we got DRS. Go, go, go. Try to get past Delatraz. Okay, now I'm starting to get a handle on it. Now as I slam into him. I'm doing a shame to KFC. Got enough? Yeah, we have enough room for DRS. Let's go. Alright, 2 to go. Alright, well at least we're doing good in terms of points. For us, at least. We're getting 4 points at least until we can pass Delatraz here. We're doing good, well, again, we're using assists. But we're doing good with a broken wing and a broken turbo. There we go, that's better. I forgot how to lower that. Gotta be careful. Careful, careful, careful. Don't want to get a penalty. Out of my way, Delatraz. Sorry for bumping you, but get out of my way. Anyway, sorry for not streaming for the past few days. I know I intended to stream sometime last week, but I had a busy weekend and a busy day the last couple of days, so right now is the only time I could stream. Dang it. There goes my entire right side of the front wing. Sorry, Delatraz. Easy. I'm glad we don't have to deal with this S-curves and chicane in modern F1 now.
This is your final lap.
Alright, last lap. Thanks, Jeff. Alright, last lap. Let's just try to finish. Well, I guess. Yeah, I know what you meant, DJ. Did lose a little bit of speed in that sweeping right-hander. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hey, watch it! I'm gonna have to be careful with this stuff when it comes to actual F1, because I know I'm gonna get penalized for stuff like that. Well, that's fine then, Delatraz. I'm gonna pass you when we open up DRS in the next turn. There we go. Die bomb! There comes a giant fist! Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh yeah! Yay! Weber won! So we did a good thing letting him go. We got the win. He got the win for it. Yeah, I had gameplays at least. You're right about that. But yay, Weber won. Our teammate won and we came home in 7th. Lucky number 7. Nice job.
You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Yeah. Yay, thanks Jeff. And our teammate won, so that's great for us.
Fantastic performance from Kramer. It hardly looked in doubt. Davide, what do you think made the difference here?
I think what won them the race was their ability to adapt. At every point, they delivered what was needed. They were calm and steady when they needed to be, but they were ruthless and aggressive when it was demanded of them. There wasn't anything
Actually, I
out
need to
there
do something
they
real
weren't
quick, so we'll let the
prepared to
F2
handle.
announcers
Let's see
talk.
if they can keep it up this season.
Alright,
As
yes,
we look
let's
back
see.
on a thrilling race here today,
And there's
we can
Weber
now see
walking up the
drivers take
podium.
their places on the podium. It's a familiar sight by now, as it's another successful F2 win for Kramer.
There we go. I think Albon finished 3rd. Yeah, I see the Thailand flag. That's Alexander Albon finishing 3rd. Remember the old days of the F1 when these F1 games when Albon was considered an F2 racer? He'll be in F1 when we start the career mode,
So
just like a
then,
few
it's
other
time to
players,
see how this
like
result affects the
Lando,
drivers'
George.
The gap at the top of the championship has been cut down after a difficult race for our championship leader. And now, Davide Valsecchi, let me ask you, who is your driver of the day?
My driver of the day was Alessio Lorandi.
Yeah,
He did
there's
a cracking
Latifi
job
as well,
moving through the
and
field, just
Jack
showing
Aitken.
why he's so highly rated in the paddock.
On to the teams then. Kramer moved to the top of the table. After all this
Yay.
drama, you'll be mad not to join us for the next race. We hope to see you then. Take care.
But yeah, that one puts Weber 7 points behind Butler. And we brought home some points, so we managed to move up, or we held on to 3rd place in the standings despite Albon finishing in the podium. Alright, let's advance. Yeah, we're only doing 3 feature races, not the weekend races. But let me move to the side because it's time to introduce not a new mechanic, but an improvement, I guess a somewhat improved mechanic from F1 2018. F1 drivers receive a lot of media attention, and how you deal with the press can have an impact on several aspects of your career. Interviews occur after any session of a race weekend according to what happened and how you performed. How you answer interview questions can affect your reputation both with your own team and other teams, the morale of your R&D departments, and whether you become known for your sportsmanship or showmanship. Consider your answers carefully, but don't take too long. You only have a limited time to respond to each question in an interview, and refusing to answer can frustrate the press, which will lead to them asking you tougher questions in the future. We want to keep the press on our side. Let's go to the paddock, and there's our agent Emma.
It was an exciting race. It definitely got people talking about you, which means I was able to secure a quick interview. Okay,
And there's
we're
our
all set over
perennial
here.
press
Just a
girl,
minute.
Claire.
Remember, anything you say to the press can go very, very public. So
I believe they're
be
introducing
relaxed, but also be
a
conscious of
news
what you're
segment
saying,
sort of
how it
thing,
might come across to other
like
people,
a
okay?
headline sort of thing.
I think we're ready.
Great. So Emma keeps telling me you're the one to watch this season. If that's true, you'll be doing plenty of these. Just remember,
boy.
be yourself. And the more you can give me, the better this will go. Right, stand here. Turn a little this way for me.
I believe Claire would be a familiar name in Codemasters,
An exciting
both with
race
these
today.
interviews,
Let's
and I
get your
think she was
perspective.
also a part of Grid Legends, if I remember
So you
right.
and Lucas are new to the team. How are you settling in?
Let's see. Well, the team are doing a fantastic job, and it helps that Lucas Weber is an exceptional driver.
Okay, so how did you feel about being ordered to give
I
up the
think it's the
position
same
to
VA.
Lucas?
Well, Lucas was obviously faster than me, so there was no reason to hold him up.
Great. Well, that's everything.
You'll be hearing that a lot. Great, well that's everything. You'll be hearing that a lot throughout the career mode. Alright, now we gotta go to the garage area.
Hey, look.
Hey Lucas.
I know that wasn't easy letting me pass, but it was the right choice. It was good driving.
Yeah, that's how I describe it, mate. Just good, not great.
This guy's definitely the same BA
1 in
for, and
6.
the same actor
1
from
in 6
the
makes
Breaking
it
Point
to F1.
game series.
The other 5 are still watching their less talented teammates collect all their points. Shame, really. A lot of great drivers never get their chance because they do it.
Oh, I forgot to check the
Those
constructor
teams
standings.
got us here.
Yeah, but it's the drivers that take the risk.
But they did say that
We
our
should
team was
get
first.
the rewards. You ever won a race in F1? That's how winners think.
And remind me, how many F1 races have you won?
Oh!
Watch this space. At the end of this championship, I'll be the one lifting the trophy, and I won't use my teammates to nick the podium.
Okay, I'm out.
Oh, you mean nick the top spot from ya?
But it's still early days.
Slowpoke!
He's either very clever or you're just a pushover.
Either way,
If
you
the
lose.
situation was reversed, he'd do the same for you.
Eh.
You want to start looking out for yourself. No one else will.
Yeah. Whatever, Devin. Alright, now we gotta go on to scenario number 2. 6th round was a low point for me when an aggressive move by Devin resulted in contact, and the destruction of the front wing is gonna force me to make a pit stop late in the race. Just gotta wait for it to load. But it is still faster load times when I played this on the PS4. Oh, here he comes on the outside. Crossing over to the inside. There he goes. He makes the pass. And Devin's got the position, but he goes wide. Side by side on the back part of the Austrian of the Red Bull ring.
Butler locked in wheel-to-wheel racing with his championship rival, desperate to shut them down and stop them.
He got ahead of me. Oh, he went wide again. Ooh, almost touched him there.
And there's
Hey!
Butler simply left them nowhere to go. There was just no way.
took
for
out
them
my
to
front
avoid
wing.
That. And look, there's significant damage.
We gotta go to pits, change the
Not
front
sure
wing,
if that was down
which
to
takes a lot
recklessness
longer
or
in Formula
sheer
2 than in
aggression.
F1.
I'm sure the stewards are going to have something to say very shortly.
Alright, here we go. I think we can swap back to the first person view.
Don't give up. You're still in this race.
Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Oh, I forgot here we don't have to worry about the speedometer, but I'm still gonna leave myself over here. Alright, so we're out of the point.
Okay, the stewards have awarded Devon a penalty. Push on. You can still catch
Alright,
him.
let's go.
You can
And we
still
got
beat
super
him.
soft, so we got super soft tires, so we're gonna be faster than everybody. Uh-oh. Nope, I misjudged the turn. My bad. I misjudged the turn. So yeah, Devin's got a time penalty, so we can catch up to him. We gotta beat him in order to...
For a stop.
Yeah, we gotta beat him. Let's go. He's going in for a stop-go penalty. If we beat him, this means the scenario was a success. We got Delatraz ahead again.
Devon's
See if we can get
currently
past.
in P5.
Alright, here we go. We'll stay behind Delatraz so we can get that DRS. There we go. Ah, dang it! I keep misjudging his brakes. Alright, let's go. Oh. There you go. Ah! Dang it!
Devon's
There we go.
currently in 6th place. P6.
Alright, he dropped the spots. Got the RS open. Alright, here we go. 5 to go. Next up is George Russell. Let's use our team communicator. careful. Where is... Oh. Yeah, who am I racing?
Drivers we're fighting here are Weber and Butler.
Oh, never mind. Full race update.
You're in P10. The gap to the car ahead is 3.0 seconds. Okay, gap to leader, 29.5 seconds. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Ah, come on! I keep messing up that turn. Every time I mess up that turn.
Devon's currently in 6th place. P6.
Alright, I need to see something real quick. Can you guys hear me? Or... Come on! Every time now, let's just leave it muted. I guess we can't really find out. But I could use the controller speaker, I think, to communicate with Jeff. Let me see. Who am I racing?
Okay, here's who
there we
we're
go.
really fighting today. Weber and Butler. You're 4 places down on Devon.
No, DJ, I don't. Driver in front.
Say again. Gap to car
Drive.
in front is
Oh, there we go.
1.7 seconds. They're on old softs. Their tyres are 2 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:21.7.
There we go, we just had the fastest lap of the race. We got 4 to go. Fuel information.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I forgot I had DRS. Let me back up. I forgot I had DRS in that corner. No, DJ, I don't. Let me try something. Weather information?
Devon's
Oh, no, okay.
currently in 6th place. P6.
Weather information?
The drivers we're
nope.
racing are Weber and Butler.
Alright, he's gonna have DRS as I ran it wide. There we go. Turn. Turn.
Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
Alright. I think I see him. He's gonna be on a lap pressure tires than me, so I gotta be careful. Alright, at least we caught up to Gunther, so we can't have DRS when it opens. There we go. New fastest lap.
Nice work, that brings you up a place.
There's Butler. He's right ahead of Albon.
Devon's currently in 6th place. P6.
Ah, nope. Too far away. Alright, I might bump up the difficulty now that I have a few assists on when we get to the Formula 1. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Dang it. Every time I mess up a corner. Ow. Dang it. Every time. Let's go again.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
Alright. Yeah, as soon as you hear the beep, then you can open up your DRS, the rear wing. There you go. Now Albon on the inside.
Devon ahead.
We got it. There we go. Made the pass. We're ahead of Butler. Yeah, Yeah, we're probably gonna bump up the difficulty.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
There we go. Alright, here we go. 2 to go. We had a fast sector 1, but we lost a bit of speed in sectors 2 and 3. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to bump the difficulty up. Careful.
Devon is behind you.
Got it. Surprised. Oh yeah. I'm surprised with the tires. I'm surprised Butler isn't pulling away from Albon. I know the cars perform the same, but I'm surprised the fresh tires aren't making a difference. Maybe it takes a while for it to really take effect. There we go, through the S-curve. But anyway, how was your guys' weekend today? Or this week? Today. How was you guys this past few days? I know DJ had a birthday. Happy birthday again.
This is your final lap. Final lap of the race.
Yeah,
Gap
we're
to
way too far ahead. I'm gonna have to bump up the
21.0
difficulty.
seconds.
Can I do that from here or no? Okay, I gotta do it from the options screen. Oh, ooh, careful. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good birthday, DJ. Ooh. Yeah, I know you meant BTS, DJ. Yeah, maybe with the assist on, I can afford to bump up the difficulty a little bit. That would really be like a true challenge.
Devon behind.
Yeah, because of that mistake, Devon's now right behind me. Couldn't catch up to Sede, but our only goal was to finish ahead of Devon Butler, and it looks like we can just hold it for the second half of the lap. We should be able to get it done. Lando won the race for Carlin Motorsport. Brakes, final corner. We got the job done. We're gonna finish ahead of Devon Butler. Ice cool.
Well done. Good finish. You stepped up and achieved what we asked. Good job.
Oh, I completed a clean race, quote unquote.
So as they climb out of the car, the Carlin team are ready and waiting to celebrate a thoroughly deserved win.
There's
So,
Lando.
Davide, what did you make of that?
Well, it was a bit of a roller coaster, I think. There will be a lot of cheering for today's win. Frankly, I'm amazed that Devon Butler only received a penalty for that collision early. But watching the rival he knocked out actually come back and beat him, that made this whole
Luca
race
Tiodo finished
worthwhile.
just outside the podium.
And there you have it, today's winners. Having raised some of the biggest names in F1 to date, Carlin have once again shown their expertise when it comes to recruiting new talent. No doubt today's winners have a bright future ahead of them. They certainly deserve it after today's performance.
Alright. There's a celebratory champagne spray for the 3 cars.
After this
Sorry,
round of the
yes.
World Championship, here's how things look
Oh, that's
in the
Latifi,
driver's
that's
table.
right.
The lead at the top has come down after a poor result for our points leader. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
It's got to be Artem Markelov. He was fast, decisive, everything you want from a top-class driver.
And
we're
now
still
a look
leading
at
the
team standings.
standings.
It was a tough race for our championship leaders, who lose ground at the top of the table. After all this drama, you'd be mad.
Not that it really matters, because the third event is going to set things up. But first,
Great
we got
work
another
out
interview
there
with
today.
Claire.
Let's have your thoughts.
Sure, Claire.
Well, that was a great recovery today. Did you think it was all over when you had the collision with Devon?
Everyone on the team put in a huge amount of work. I think that's what he said. Dang it. A huge amount of effort, and you can't let them down. Increase the
So did you ever
sportsmanship.
think you'd get the place back from Devon?
Oh, we didn't even have to pass him. Oh no, wait, yeah, it slowed him down. It was a huge gap, but you just have to race and see what happens.
I've seen that you and Lucas have been picking up a lot of points recently. What do you think of your championship chances?
We've been carrying a lot of momentum for the past few races, which is a brilliant feeling.
Great. Well, that's everything.
And yeah, see, told you. Thanks, Claire. All right, back to the garage. I'm gonna have a little word with Devon. Ooh, excuse me. Hello, Devon.
I was looking for you.
Yeah.
What can I say? I guess there's no other way to put this, but I'm sorry.
Oh?
I'm sorry for ever giving you the common respect that all racers deserve, because you don't deserve it, neither of you do. That was the dirtiest driving I've ever seen.
Oh, for me, huh?
Exactly. I'm taking my line, and I get smashed into. I'm fine, by the way. Thanks for asking. And then
Oh, good for
I'm
you.
penalised for the privilege.
You're unbelievable. You deserved every second of that penalty, maybe more. I mean, aside from trashing the car, did you ever stop to think that maybe someone could get hurt?
Yeah. Me? Fine.
Oh,
Winning in
boo-hoo!
races is your strategy, not ours. You better watch yourself.
Whatever.
They recorded our glow competition.
Don't let him get in your head. He knows you're a better driver. So, on the track, stay away from him. He will try to force you into contact. That's how he wins, yeah?
Yeah.
Let's get ready for the press briefing.
Yeah, let's go. Alright. Time for the final event, but first we gotta... Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah, we can't. There we go. Let's bump it up. Since this is the championship race, let's bump it up to 75. It's gonna cover it up, but we're gonna let the pre-race show... Oh, no, here we're gonna let the pre-race show talk about it. Since we're actually running a full race here. Let's let the F2 commentators talk about it.
Here we are in Abu Dhabi. Each and every event in the Formula 2 calendar has led us here to this, the final event of the championship, and one that promises to be a spectacle every bit as exciting as we might have hoped. Yas Island Circuit is a 3.4-mile racetrack built on the man-made Yas Island. In addition to the 21 corners, it features two very long straights. Now these will be the driver's main overtaking chances today into turn 8 and turn 11. Joining me for one last time here this year is Davide Valsecchi. Davide, I'm glad you're here because I think I'm going to need help processing all this. Surely, this is as exciting as it gets.
Yeah, you're right, Alex. It's the perfect finale. Two drivers, rivals of season, now going into the final race, tied on points. Both way out in front at the top of the standings. Meaning whichever of these two drivers cross the line first will be crowned champion. I can't wait.
Alright, here we go. Oh, congrats, DJ.
Okay, this is it. Last race of the season. All you have to do is finish in the points ahead of Devon, and the next time we see each other, you'll be the F2 World Champion. No pressure then. Good luck.
So yeah, basically what it comes down is Devon and I are tied in points, but Devon has more wins, and that's the tiebreaker. So we have to finish ahead of him and make sure we finish in the top 10 while doing so. If we do that, then we're the Formula 2 champion. Alright, here we go. Clutch, 5 red lights, and it's lights out and away we go at Abu Dhabi in the daytime.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
P4, got it. And already we spun. Already we spun. Dang it. Oh, well, I can use this opportunity to at least move my model back over here. Yeah, right about here is good. Since we're going on board, here's fine. So yeah, like I said, We gotta finish it. We gotta make sure we're in the top 10. And we gotta finish ahead of Devin. Alright, here we go. Alright, now away we go. Alright, bad start, but we got time. We got 6 laps to get ahead of. Hey, hey, hey! Somebody bumped me. It's alright. It's alright. We got 6 laps. We can get this done.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
Yeah, we got time. Devon's in P4. The S curve or the chicane. Oh, sorry, Jack. Didn't mean to bump you there. Oh, sorry, Jack. I needed you there. Can't activate DRS until the 3rd lap. Whoa, 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 whoa! Dang it! Sorry, Jack. There we go. Sorry, Jack. I'm sorry. I need to get into the place though.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
Got it, Jeff. Well, at least we balanced ourselves out. Here we go. Good thing I only turned it to full damage and not simulation damage.
Okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Pit stop info.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Pit stop
There's
info.
static over the radio. Say again, look after these tires now. We want to finish. Are you alright?
Dang it! How'd that even happen? Dang it! Thank goodness we have unlimited flashbacks. Alright. I'm covering it up, but we should be fine.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
Come on! Why? I'm trying to go easy on the accelerator. I think I put this too hard, I guess. There you go. There we go. Alright, 5 to go.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
He's still in 4th. We got time. 5 to go. Take that, Rolex. Dang it. Went in too hard there. Let's just get past the chicane here. Sorry for this, guys. I know I'm not the best racer in the world. Alright.
5 places behind Devon.
Alright, here we go. Up to 9. Slipstream to Giotto. Like Jeff said, we're 5 behind Devon. We got 5 laps to go. We got time. We can pass him. Just gotta try to keep it clean.
Devon's in P4 at the moment.
There we go. Sorry, still just trying to focus. we're getting ready to introduce DRS. Since we're about to hit the 3rd lap. Hopefully with DRS we can pass him. Setting to set the fastest lap. Oh no, George Russell just did. Now we got, nope, we just did.
Fastest lap of the race so far.
Alright,
Devon's in
so we
P4
got the
at moment.
opportunity, we can pass him. 4 to go. And now we're in 4 places left. There we go, a lot better. We're right behind Lando. 0.2 of a second faster that section. That is the fastest section 1 so far. Oh, dang it! The hairpins are gonna be the toughest, especially. I'm not gonna get to Monaco. I'll probably just. Oh wait, I don't remember if you can simulate sessions in this game. But hairpins are always the toughest for me. Like, I always just, like, accelerate, like, too much too early, I guess. Either that or I just turn while, accelerating, which is, I guess, a bad move. There you go. There we go, put on the speed boost. See if we can catch up to Lando. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Darn it. Sorry, Vapor. Dang it. early. Dang it. Hey, Fang, thanks for stopping by. And thanks for watching me wreck. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Corner cutting. What? No. Thank you, TJ. Corner cutting. That's lame. You can't prove a thing, game. I did not corner cut. Easy. There we go.
Is down on Devon.
2 seconds? Are you kidding me, game? Alright, so now we gotta get pretty far ahead of Devon now.
You've been awarded a time penalty for that last incident.
You gotta be careful, otherwise I'm gonna be, You gotta be careful then. And we gotta get way ahead of, Devon. Well, not way ahead, at least enough to get a decent gap. Sorry, Lando. Halfway to the checkered flag. Thanks for the hydrate, Hecho. I'll take care of it when I can. Break! Corner cutting, no!
Devon is 3.
Dang it! Let me go hydrate. Thank you. Maybe water is what I needed. There we go. Yeah, I was totally corner cutting, you're right. Dang it! I did it again! Sorry, Lando. I need the pass. Oh, there we go. Close enough. At least we get DRS. Alright, here we go. I know, sorry, not sorry, but I got rules on. But now we gotta get a gap. We may need to just get on the podium now. Alright, did we do enough for... Nope, we didn't get close enough for DRS there. that means Russell and Devin and the gang are gonna pull away. There we go. There we go. Alright. Have to stay off the accelerator that entire corner.
Devon is 3 places ahead of you right now.
I know, but there we go. Good corner. Coming up on 2 to go. Alright, here we go. Alright, behind George, got a good exit off the last corner. That's our fastest lap. 2 to go. Staying on the outside, dang it. Turned too far in. Come on. Thank you, DJ.
Devon is a couple of places up on you.
There we go. Whoa, every time! Those curbs are too dangerous in this game. There we go. Alright, stay behind Weber. Get the DRS. Now. Stay in the draft. Maybe Weber can get past Butler.
Butler ahead.
You can just nudge right past him. There we go. And we got DRS. Let's go. But now we gotta be careful. Remember, the gap needs to be plus 2 seconds in order for us to beat him. Yeah, see, it's only
Brilliant.
It's
Nice
only
move.
0.3 or 0.4, so. Ah, dang it, I misread that entire corner. Dang! There we go. There we go. Alright. Speed past Butler here.
Nice
Okay.
work. That brings you up a place.
There we go. Can't afford to keep losing time. Alright, here we go. Last lap.
Final lap of the
We're
race.
still, Butler is still in range, so we gotta get a move on. Dang it! More corner cutting. Stay in the draft of Latifi. That was still our fastest lap. 0.7. We need to find 1.3 seconds.
Devon is behind you.
Got it. Like pass on Latifi. Hey! He put the block on me! I know he wants to hold on to the podium, but come on! Oh, close one. Oh, nope. Terrible entry into that chicane. Broke way too late there. Ah, dang it! Every time! Every freaking time! Here we go, make the move on the
Devon's
inside.
currently in P5.
Alright, we got DRS. Position's not necessarily a factor anymore. Because of that penalty, we gotta have the time advantage now, too. Luckily, it was only a 2-second penalty, so... Here we go. Am I in that second? Nah. Albon's too far ahead. Probably gonna keep this difficulty for Formula 1. Ah! Off the corner again. Every time.
Devon's currently in P5.
Sete locked his brakes. And lose the championship? No, thank you. Dang it, no! Albon, what are you doing? There we go. Ah, no! I always have a trouble, like, how much I should put the hammer down, so to speak. There we go. Hurry. Hurry. Dang it. No. Together. Hold it together. Oh. These tires are starting to wear out. See? These tires are starting to wear out. So I'm losing grip. Exceeded track limits again. Ah! Oh no. There we go, that's better. Here's the checkered flag. Did we stay above 2 seconds? I don't think we did. No, we didn't. Devon Butler is your 2018 Formula 2 champion. Dang it! All because I cut the corner too many times.
What a special year it's been. And here they are, the new Formula 2 World Drivers' Champion.
Let's just skip ahead. I don't care anymore. All because I cut the corner. Congrats, Devon. You earned it. Actually that close together. I don't want to see anymore.
That result also seals the Formula 2 World Championship title.
I actually had a 4-second penalty. Are you kidding me?
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Roberto Mer.
Yeah, that's why I don't know how to not cut corners. The car's just
Great workout
too
there today.
loose.
Let's have your thoughts. So that was a thrilling end to the season. How was the race for you?
Well, it's challenging, but we pulled it together and showed the result.
Well, you went into this final race with the championship in your grasp. How are you feeling about being so close but missing out?
Frustrated. The results would have been very different if it wasn't for a few incidents. Don't care if that increases
Well,
showmanship.
we've been hearing rumours of a possible future for you in Formula 1. Care to comment?
Well, all I can say is that I'd love the opportunity to race against the best in the world.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks, Claire. We'll see you in Formula 1. Well, we get to see Devin with the Formula 2 championship trophy.
Devin, much
We
as
gotta
it
show our
hurts, we
respect.
admit that was a great drive today. Congratulations on the
I made
championship
too many
as well.
mistakes. He earned it.
Well, I'm sure you thought you had me for a while.
Yeah, I did. I thought I was.
I guess you
I didn't think I had a 2-second penalty.
Oh, I haven't got long. Could I have a quick word?
Sure.
Privately.
She wants to talk with me.
I'll see you later then.
Bye, Lucas Vapor. We're never gonna hear you
I'm
talk
sure you've
again.
probably already heard, but if you haven't, I'm going to be racing in the F1 Championship.
Oh, no
next year.
shock there.
Now, I don't know what your plans are, but let me give you some friendly advice. Don't try following me. For sure.
But I gotta follow you, otherwise
You
this
might get
game's
an offer
pointless.
From one of the smaller teams, probably someone desperate, and then you'll be stuck in P18.
Would
all
Toro Rosso
season
be
with
considered
Drive.
desperate?
And you won't ever really be able to challenge me. But you stick it out here for another year, now that I'm gone, you've got a fighting chance of winning next year.
We don't
You
get
can
that
use
option, unfortunately.
I'm sure one of the larger teams would love to have you as a development driver. Oh, look out for yourself, yeah?
Bye, Devin. We're never gonna hear you talk again either. Goodbye. Oh, wait, no, here's Lucas.
He does not want to race you. Stay in F2? Ridiculous. I was listening to the whole thing.
Too bad for Devin though. I'd be
Eavesdropper.
shocked if you don't have an F1 contract offer already.
And if my deal pans out, man,
His head is going to explode.
I know, right? Alright, that's it. We're never gonna hear from Devin and Weber again. Since the thrilling conclusion of the championship, a lot of opportunities have begun to open up. Your agent Emma has called you into the office to make a final decision. Yeah, we have to go to F2 because we can't really do 2 years of F2 in this game. So choosing machine to race for is one of the most important decisions of your Formula 1 career. So consider your options carefully and pay particular attention to each team's expectations. Highly ranked teams like Ferrari and Mercedes have faster, more competitive cars, but are going to expect their drivers to compete very from the start. They will quickly become unhappy if you fail to perform. However, lower ranked teams have less competitive cars, but their expectations are easier to meet, and they tend to be more forgiving if it takes you a while to settle in. Now, I'm going to get a reputation bonus because signing an up-and-coming driver like yourself will be a positive move for any team. Therefore, when you sign your first ever contract, you'll receive a bonus to your reputation. Alright. Multiple F2 drivers rumored to be on the rise. They didn't even bother giving me new clothes. I'm still in my fire suit.
Take a
Let's
seat.
go into our office.
It's time we had the big conversation about your next move. Your performance at the F2
you speak
Championships
up a bit,
last
Emma?
year drew a lot of attention from the Formula 1 teams.
Finishing runner-up will
Some
definitely
of
get
it
us
more positive
attention.
than others. I'm not so concerned with who does or doesn't like you. You'll have plenty of time
Fair
when the
enough.
doubt is over. But I am concerned with our choices. They're narrowing as we haven't shown commitment to anyone. Now, as
True.
your agent, my advice is to make your decision now. We can worry about comfort and finer points further down the line. I need you to review
good.
these. You've earned every single one of these proposals.
So basically,
So
every
take your
team is
time,
offered a
have
contract, no matter
read-through,
which
and
academy
don't
you
get too
drive
hung up on
for.
specifics.
But like I said,
Let's get you a
we're part of the
Formula
Red
1
Bull
seat.
Academy, so we get a little bit of boost from Red Bull and Toro Rosso, as we see from the values of the team. You can see we got a little bit more interest in Aston Martin than Ferrari and Mercedes. I'm going to move ourselves over here. But we got the most interest in Toro Rosso since they're down, since they're further down the lineup. Well, I think there's only one option here. We're going to control the midfield and take on with Toro Rosso Honda. So now we had contract negotiations, huh? So right now the proposed contract value is actually more than what I'm worth. They expect me to only finish in the 16th position. So if we can get like a point or two, they'll be happy. So I think like if we don't even get we don't have to worry about a point. And then, like I said, they're offering us more than what we're worth. So you can get, oh, here we go. Nope, okay, never mind. So each team will offer different bonuses to each of these 4 things. So here's what Toro Rosso's offering. They're offering us a level 2 race bonus, which means we get a medium amount of extra resource points to help boost the team. However, we can't upgrade any quicker. We just have to stick with the normal pace. But with the level 1 simultaneous development perk, we can actually upgrade 2 points at a time. And they have good pit stop efficiency, which means that which means they can actually run the pit stops a little bit faster. Well, since they're like I said, they're offering us more than what I'm worth, so we gotta take the contract. Welcome to the Toro Rossos. Now I'm the second driver, but I could choose my teammate. I'll have Pierre Gasly as my teammate. Here you go, Emma. Here's who I picked.
Excellent choice. From my conversations with them, they're going to be very excited to pursue this opportunity with you. I'll let them
I don't
want
to jump right into Red Bull, you know.
I'll have to clean up some final details with them, but that's what you pay me for. Other than that,
is indeed, Emma.
Congratulations. You've earned it.
Thanks, Emma. See ya. Alright, round 1. Albert Park in Melbourne. It's a well-known fact that Formula 1 cars can create so much aerodynamic downforce that in theory, they could drive upside down in a tunnel. But we get to hear the 2 familiar voices. Oh no, we gotta go to the paddock here.
You're here. I'll catch up with you.
Hello, Mr. Engineer.
Sorry, I'm just on my way out, but your workstation's at the back over there. It should be all set up on the network.
Thanks, sir.
But let the guys know if it isn't. From there, you can access all the data you need to help us direct development of the car. Get yourself settled, and then head out to practice when you're ready. I'll catch up with you later, okay?
Thanks.
Welcome to your new team. Toro Rosso are famed for nurturing promising talent and kickstarting the careers of exciting drivers, from Vettel to Sainz to Ricciardo. But they're much more than that. This is a strong team that expects regular points finishes.
Expect regular points finish, then why do they only expect me to start and finish in 16th place? Alright, so yeah, you see we get a little bit up to our performance already. Negotiating contracts, whether you're your current team or moving to a new one, is an important aspect of an F1 driver's career. Your contract defines your team's performance expectations and can include several perks and benefits. Contracts are based around your value to the team, which takes into account your reputation with them, how respected you are as a driver, and whether you're known for your sportsmanship or showmanship. Some teams prefer sporting drivers, while others prefer showy ones. So both Red Bull teams want me to be a bit of a jerk. A team's initial offer will be based on a percentage of your value to them. You can negotiate, but each element has a cost. And if the final contract value is higher than your value to the team, they will reject it. You can only attempt to negotiate a limited number of times, so consider your options carefully. You see, now my value went up. It's just right about what they expect. Well, we can go ahead and view the R&D tree. You can see we're towards the bottom, so that's why they're expecting only 16th place. And I believe each tree is different depending on which team you go with. Alright, what do you expect us,
I recommend
Carl?
we could go for something like this.
Alright, they want us to develop the power. It should be ready by the Chinese Grand Prix.
What do you think
Where
of
else?
this one?
They also want us to go with the chassis, which will also take us till, which is also going to take us to, China. Alright, so we're going to try to improve our power, our ignition, and our chassis. Hopefully, if we get it done, we can bump up to about Racing Point, aka the future Aston Martin's level. Right now, Mercedes are the best team around, so we'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, we got our messages. Aside from available in your workstation, your mailbox is the principal by which your team's a principal means by which your team and others will communicate. Messages about information and a wide variety of subjects like weather reports, contract updates, and retirements, and more, like driver retirements. So consider checking your mailbox between each session for a race weekend. There's our team principal. Welcome to the team between yourself and Pierre. I'm sure we have a fantastic season. My door is always open. tutorials. Here's the contract stuff again. A little bit more, a medium race bonus, light simultaneous development and pit road speed, and no upgrade speed. So this season they expect us to get they expect us to get 8 points in the next 2 races. When the team expects me to finish 16th, Emma, I don't think I could do that. Alright, so we're going to be cloudy for qualifying and sunny for most of the race. So we should be good. Can I change the settings? Oh yeah, here's the one we got to worry about here. This is the main part of our vehicle management, which is the engine. The engine and the gearbox. We're only allowed a certain amount. And if we have to get a new part, we have to take a grid penalty. No, DJ, you asked it and I answered that question. So we're gonna have to take care of our car.
Winning rivalries is a great way to earn respect from your team and around the paddock.
Yeah, see,
which
there
will
I
help
am.
make it easier to negotiate favorable contracts. Your first rival is always your teammate, but you can choose who to declare as your second. The harder the rival from the eligible selection, the more respect you stand to gain or lose depending on the result.
So we gotta pretty much score more, do better than our teammate for the next few races. But it is time to go. We are going in to P1, which means we get to hear some familiar voices. Let's get to the voices of David Croft and Anthony Davidson live in the booth.
Welcome to Melbourne and the inaugural event of the F1 2019 Championship season. The session is starting shortly and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. A feeling that anything can happen this year, and if it does, well, this weekend could be the opening chapter to one of the most exciting F1 seasons ever. Joining me in the commentary box is, of course, Anthony Davidson. And it's great to have you back again. What can you tell us about this year's roster? There are some new faces this year, aren't there?
Absolutely, Crofty. There's been a number of interesting signings over the last few months. Where would you like to start?
Let's talk about Bird.
Right, well, this is definitely someone to keep an eye on. But they've been signed up likely in no small part due to the way they carried themselves in the Formula 2 Championship. They have a great track record of putting the team first. At one of the races, they even gave up their own position when their car had a technical issue, so that their teammate, Lucas Weber, who also debuts here today, could get ahead. That kind of team spirit could take them a long way this season.
Those two aren't the only new faces from Formula 2 this season, are they?
No, this season will introduce fans to George Russell and Lando Norris, two very promising young British drivers. Plus, we'll meet Alexander Albon from Thailand, and finally, Devon Butler. Now, Devon was a bit of a controversial figure in Formula 2 last year. He racked up a lot of penalties over the course of the season, including one where he collided with his closest rival. It was a nasty clip. Now, certainly after the event, they were nothing but professional in terms of how they spoke about the incident with Devon, but it's hard to imagine them being as polite about it behind closed doors. I think this rival will be one to keep an eye on over the next few races, as both drivers take their first steps into the world of Formula 1.
Dun, dun. Here we go. Alright, time for first practice.
This first race of the season is
And
always
Jeff
quite
followed us
difficult
here.
first track side, and for those back at the factory as well, as it's the first time the car has run since winter testing. The more consistent mileage you can get in these sessions, the happier we'll be.
Got it, Jeff.
In the unforgiving world of Formula 1, free practice sessions are a vital part of any Grand Prix weekend. During your F1 career, you'll be able to utilise these sessions to complete practice programmes, which will help you learn the track and earn you points that can be invested in developing your car. You'll also be able to adjust your car setup over the course of these sessions to try and find those extra fractions of a second. The sporting regulations dictate that after each free practice session, you'll have to hand back 2 sets of your dry tyre allocation for the weekend, so get the most out of them while you can.
Got it. Alright, so we got quite a few of the practice programs. Let's see, which one should we do? Let's go with the good old track acclimatization. Alright, let's go ahead. Start. We'll do a drive out.
Okay, the track is green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres
Got our
up to
first
temperature.
car out on track.
Try and feel your way around.
Got it, Jeff. Alright, here we go. Alright, start at the beginning of this lap. Here's our meters. Gonna have a warm-up lap. There we are, number 29. Here we go. Now in practice we can use the DRS whenever we want, or whenever we're in the zones, I should say. Used to be we could use DRS whenever we want, but they cut that back in like 2013. Yeah, I can't believe it'll been almost 6 years since I took a look at this game. I got it digitally, of course, DJ. Luckily, we're pretty much on our own, so we can take our time a little bit here. Oh yeah, I did set it to auto. I guess fair enough then, DJ. And there's our tires. Albert Park, one of the few tracks to have 3 DRS zones. And just gotta be careful with the brakes. Don't want to get them too heated up. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got our DRS test done, so that's gonna get us 5 extra resource points. Alright, here we go.
To get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well. Approaching the DRS zone, watch your MFD for the activation point.
Which is, the MFD is what our heads-up display is. Oh, dang it. Ah.
Okay, that was a big one. Confirm you're okay, please.
Yeah, I'm okay. Let's try again. Every time. Lost a bit of speed on that corner. Missed the corner. Careful. Careful. Alright, Vettel and Ferrari just set the first lap time of the season. 1:28.86. Alright. I haven't even seen where Weber and Butler signed. Alright. Nope, just not enough.
There's some more time to be found in these turns. Turn 2, turn 12.
Alright, 2 and 12 here. There we go. Let's head into turn 3. Now, the one thing I do like in the modern F1 games is that I do like the ability they have to have parts failures, so that either from you or from the computer, so that it always keeps you on your toes, and it leaves a bit of a random factor like it would in any other Formula 1 race, whether your car can make it through. Unfortunately here, I think it's only your opponents that get caught with engine and part failures unless you don't change your car parts. Well, at least this time we made it through the corner, so we're definitely gonna pass. We're definitely gonna pass the acclimation test, which will get us like 3/5 of the resource points. Oh well, like I said, we did do enough to pass the test.
Final lap. This is the final lap of the program.
Yeah, we went slightly faster, 189.4. I'm happy with just passing the section, or passing the test, I should say. At least we're somewhat familiar with Albert Park, Old Albert Park, I should say. There we go. At least we did enough to get a green section there. Now remember, green is good, but purple is the best. Ah, just missed that corner. And we missed that corner. Alright, well, let's just bring it in. Box this lap.
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
Yeah, it's delisted. The only way you can get the game is if you bought it beforehand. Like I did. Alright, let's bring it in. We're ending the program. Bring it in. Now, finish this on. There we go. Bring it in. Keep it at pit limited. And see, that's a green, so that's going to get us some resource points. Right, swap the first person. Right, you can still get it physically. Should still be available to get physically. Especially from retro game stores. For PS4, Xbox One. Let me do something real quick. Let me stretch out real quick. There we go. Alright, not bad. That's going to get us 50 points. I think we could have gotten some more, but oh well. We can let's accelerate time a little bit, and then we'll do some tire management tests. I like doing when I usually play these games, I like doing like 2 of these practice programs a session.
To focus entirely on the race, but we should put a bit of time aside to run the qualifying sim program. Try to run it before the end of FP3 if you can.
We'll run it later. Oh, right, I set it to like a shortened practice time. Anyway, like 30 minutes. So let's accelerate time a little bit. Get it to like when the track's cleared up again.
So far, our fastest lap is a 1:34.0.
Alright, let's run the mediums. This time we'll do a flying lap. Alright, here we go. We're gonna just like with the practice, the track acclimation practice. Jeff here is gonna tell us what the tire test is about. Go ahead, Jeff.
We need to be sure you can manage the tires through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
So we pretty much got to make sure we can keep a fast delta while managing our tires. We got to make sure, like, you know, we don't turn the car too hard. But at the same time, remember, we got to still keep a fast, competitive lap. unfortunately, I'm not sure with the car we have we can keep a competitive time, so our focus is probably going to have to be coming with good tire wear. Dang it, I didn't mean to press that again. Yeah, but I'm not sure if the DLC will work for that game anymore, DJ. Most companies put like a limit on how much it lasts. Alright, so this isn't going to be a good time, but at least we kept good tire wear.
Let's speed up. Our tire data is no good unless we're doing a representative pace. If we don't get our time delta back in the green, we'll need to rerun this program.
Got it. Oop, nope, I missed it. Missed the change there. We're keeping it kind of competitive. There we go. Decent turn, but we gotta ease into the corners in order to get it back in the green. Dang it. Careful. Sorry, just trying to focus on the tire section. There we go. That was all on the other Red Bull. Nope, nope, too hard. Excuse me. Let's try again. Oh. Dang it. Not the best corner I could have taken. Try again. I forgot I was still supposed to turn right. There we go. Okay, DJ. Thank you. Alright, well, it was a faster time, but we shred through the tires. We gotta find the middle ground.
This is the last lap of the program. Final lap of the program.
Curbs here especially will hinder our tire wear, so you gotta be careful. Only use them as like a last resort sort of thing. I didn't hit it too hard. Ah, dang it. I knew I was gonna hit the wall there. Dang it. Try again. Only 0.2 of a second off the pace. Every time I have played an F1 game, at least on the old Albert Park, I always miss the second corner. I can turn the first turn no problem, but once I get to the second corner, I forget I had to turn again. Come on! I always miss that. Ooh. Gotta be careful. There's the yellow flag up ahead. Oh, nope. They're clear. Nope. I missed it right on the last corner. Almost did it good enough. Nope. Dang it. Every time, I swear. Come on. Speed up. There we go. Alright, we did just enough to pass. I'll take it.
That's the program complete. This is some decent data, although far from optimal. It could still be worth.
You can always run it again if you feel like you can do it better. Since we already know how to pit, we'll just go ahead and return to the garage. I believe at this point we can just go ahead and end the session. Go right into P2 with the other two, with the next two management systems or programs. Fuel and ERS management.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top three. Leclerc, Sainz, and Valtteri Bottas. And in today's
Alright, let's see where our friends are.
We're in for an exceptional weekend of Formula
So
1.
Butler did go to Renault, and Weber did go to, I covered it up, but he went to Alfa Romeo. So, we're all pretty much in the midfield, and we're all going to be competing with each other. Actually, I think Alfa Romeo is actually in the back, technically a back market team. But practice sessions don't usually mean much.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. It's been a lot of hard work, but here you are making your debut in Formula One. You must be thrilled.
This is the end of the journey, it's just the beginning. I forgot, sorry.
So how are you finding things at the team? Are you settling in?
They've been in F1 longer than I have. There's so much to learn, and I'm relying on them to guide me.
What are you expecting out of this season? Are you just aiming to find your feet
50
in
years from now,
Formula 1,
people will
or
tell
do you
their
see something
grandkids
more?
about my rookie season. Well, Toro Rosso put a lot of faith in me, and I'm gonna bring home the points for them.
Great. Well, that's everything.
Thanks, Claire. Alright, so we're only gonna do the Australian Grand Prix for time. Alright, time to load up practice 2. Yeah, there you go. We passed the 2 programs, completed 5 laps, we got a clean record, and we actually did the session. So we got 160 extra points, at least from practice 1. And then you see our reputation with Toro Rosso went up because I said I would help them with the points. I didn't change the attitude meter. Well, we moved up a little bit towards the veteran. Okay, you can only simulate practice sessions. Should I? I'm not planning on staying around. I just wanted to show it off for you guys. Let's just Let's just go straight to qualifying. We only get, this is one shot qualifying, so we only get 1 lap. Like I said, I just wanted to show this game off for you guys, especially since I hadn't streamed in a while. If you guys want, I can do a little startup of F1 2020 in the future, where we run our own team. Right, yeah, see. Cloudy in qualifying, and it's mostly sunny for most of the race. Yeah, we gotta keep in mind we're at the lower part of the midfield, so we're not gonna be able to get some points every time. You know it, DJ.
We're just about ready to kick off today's qualifying here in Melbourne. It's the Australian Grand Prix. Now then, Anthony Davidson,
know,
you're
DJ.
not getting any younger, but you have been involved in your fair share of qualifying sessions in an illustrious 30-year career. How do you deal with the pressure when you have that one chance to deliver a perfect lap?
It's not so much about dealing with the pressure, it's more about how you approach the risk and just how much of it are you willing to take. You're constantly balancing the car on the edge of grip from braking, cornering and traction. And over the course of a lap, it's easy to get that balance wrong. And that's why achieving the perfect lap is almost impossible.
There's my teammate,
as you say, I've been
Pierre
doing this
Gasly.
30 years now, and it never gets any easier.
Alright. Like I said, I just want to show this game off for you guys, since we're coming up on the 6-year anniversary of me streaming this game. And it could lead me, you know, to doing other looks at streams of games I've looked at in the past. I'm thinking of one in particular, but you'll just have to wait and see for that. I'm not spoiling that, of course. Alright, here we go. We got 1 lap. Let's go. DJ. Oh wait, yeah, I have. You're right. But nah. My friends could play. My friends could play Wind Waker better than I can. Let's see if we can try to get to 16th place. Go up to 15, lost a bit of ground there, but we're good. Top 10. I know you're just guessing. I know you're just guessing. But I'm probably not going to do Wind Waker. Like I said, my friends can play Wind Waker, really any Zelda game, far better than I can. Unless, of course, they don't. Well, maybe, unless they don't mind me doing it off an emulator. Cut the corner. Nah, back up. Try to take it legitimately. I don't want to be that high in the points. Place, kept on the rubble. Dang it, no!
Are you alright? Let me know you're alright.
Look bad. Dang it! Try again. Keep it in 16th place. The team will be happy. But once you upgrade the car, you will notice a performance boost. Or like the better your car will get, the more upgrades you install. Just wanted to ease up. 14th place. There we go. Not too much better. Thanks, Jeff. All right, 14th place.
We're all ready ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at
Butler and Weber started better than me.
Hamilton, Leclerc,
and Weber's really pushing that Alfa Romeo all it's worth. Hopefully he's not going to have issues. All right, let's advance. It's time to do our opening race. Nah. Alright. I am starting better than Gasly, so that gives me 1 extra point on the rivalry breakdown, but we really get into the rivalry breakdown later on. And the thing is, you're noticing, we could actually have, in the future, 2 rivals at the same time, I believe. But for completing the 1 lap qualifying, we get the 10 points for the lap, 15 points for clean driving, doing it gets us 25. And we did slightly better than our contract, so I guess that's a little extra resource points. And Toro Rosso's happy that we completed that objective.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying.
And that's what Jeff looks like. You can see on the top left, if my computer isn't too slow for you guys. Mechanics have done everything they can up to this point. Now it's up to you to drive the wheels off and bring home a good result. P.S. Tell you what, lap the field and I buy you a pizza, okay? Smiley face. No, we can't lap the entire field in a Toro Rosso unless I turn the difficulty way down just for a free pizza. No thanks. Oh, see, yeah, there you go. See, you can simulate the race if you wanted to. That could be a good idea for a future video if I wanted to. Of what happens if you simulate your entire Formula 1 career mode. That'd be an interesting topic if I could. I'd have to do the qualifying, but I can simulate every race if I wanted to. So I was right that F1 2019 started you could simulate any race. But here we go. Now, in order to have formation laps and safety cars, you have to have the race distance set at 25%. But let's get it back to David Croft and Anthony Davidson.
New drivers, new cars, it's a new Formula 1 season. But it's the same Albert Park that we've come to know and love for more than 2 decades now that plays host to round 1 of a 21-race championship that takes us from here in Australia across the globe and the eventual season finale at the Yas Island circuit in Abu Dhabi.
We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 16 corners and 3.3 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles an hour. The close proximity of the barriers makes accidents inevitable, and recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question.
We have plenty of changes to the sport this year with tweaks to the regulations, a fresh-looking spread of tyre compounds, and of course some changes to the roster of car manufacturers. It's goodbye to Sauber and hello once again to the classic name of Alfa Romeo in Formula 1. It's also goodbye
not the first time we say goodbye to Sauber.
Rebranded as Racing Point. Joining me to take you through all the action of the 2019 Formula 1 season is Anthony Davidson, and it's great to have you with us.
Thanks, Crofty. Always happy to be here, and I'm looking forward to getting underway. Last year was Mercedes' 5th Constructors' title in a row, although for the first half of the season it was absolutely neck and neck with the Ferraris. Hopefully this year we can see the chasing pack take that final step, as I'd love to see a championship contest all the way up to the final race in Abu Dhabi. Another story to keep an eye on is the performance of Red Bull, who have switched to the Honda power unit this year. What that will mean for both their performance and reliability remains to be seen.
It's time to see how our drivers are
stacking here's our starting lineup.
Today's exciting qualifying session.
An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position,
and it's Charles Leclerc in P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have
Bottas, Verstappen, Sebastian Vettel,
and Albon,
Magnussen,
Weber, Norris,
and Carlos
See,
Sainz.
that's how you see it's pronounced Weber.
Devon Butler, Bird, Gasly,
Grosjean, Daniel Ricciardo,
and Lance Stroll, Kubica, and George Russell.
Of course.
Ends our grid lineup.
Now it's almost time to.
Yeah, see, Williams is the weakest team in Formula 1 at the time. But yeah, there we go. Any last words, Jeff?
You managed to qualify better than we expected. Did yesterday, so let's do the same again today.
See what I can do. We gotta change up the strategy a bit. I want to go out on hard tires, so we'll go with low tire management. And let's bump down the fuel settings. It's a 15 lap race, so we'll do 15.5 laps worth of fuel. Alright, here we go. Time for the formation lap. Trying to warm up those tires. That's why we only have one red light on the right. So let everybody roll out. Hey guys, should I do that thing again that I did in F1 2015? Let's do it. I'll wait first.
Technical issues coming off the practice start. Watch the RPM on a full start. We don't want to bog down.
Guys, should I say it again? Should I do it again? Like I did in, like you saw in my video of F1 2015. Just gotta be careful not to bump into anybody, or else it'll take us back to the grid. Do it. Alright. Box this lap.
Sorry? No, don't do that. What good would that do? We can't do anything to the car, and we have a race to get on with. Do not try to come in. Just form up on the grid, okay?
Yeah, he says 2 lines. Box this lap.
Repeat that. There's interference. Couldn't receive that. Repeat the message.
Oh, sure, interference. Interference, sure. Box this lap. Box this lap.
Negative. Stay out. This is the formation lap. We cannot work on the car. There is no reason to...
Losers, you don't have the genius I have. Dang. Losers, they don't have the genius I have. See, here's proof. Box this lap.
Say again, you're breaking up.
Box this lap.
Sorry? No.
Yeah, see, he just only says 2 things.
We can't do anything to the car, and we have a race to get on with. Do not try to come in. Just form
Alright,
up on
once
the
we
grid,
pass
okay?
this corner, we should be automatically... Oh, I guess after this corner we'll be under CPU control. Here we go. Alright, here we go. Round 1 of the 2019 Formula 1 season is about to begin. All we should do is just survive. Here we go. Everybody's in position. Get the clutch. Here we go. 5 red lights. And it's lights out and away we go in the 2019 Formula 1 season. We have the first corner. Keep it easy, easy. Don't wanna damage the car already. Oh, come on, I just lightly tapped Daniel Ricciardo. You guys are showing favoritism since this is his home race, aren't you? Oh, sorry, Kubica. Ah, dang it. Lost everybody. Careful, careful. There we go. He's got to warm up a little bit, I guess. Now that we're in pack racing.
That was a bad start, but don't overreact. We can salvage this.
Alright. We got 15 laps of racing here at Albert Park. Remember, we don't start DRS until the 3rd lap. Alright, Leclerc's got the fastest lap. And over we go. Alright, well, we completed our first lap in Formula 1. Of course, we're in the back of the pack, but hey. Careful. Nope. I gotta refresh that one. That one was way too slow entering the first chicane. Pit stop information.
your stop today. One stop left in our strategy. 6 laps until your pit window is open.
Alright, so we're pitting on lap 7. Wreck any cars and get a penalty. All we gotta do is just get up a few positions. We might get lucky if cars actually break down. Oh! I was not expecting Kubica to just put on the brakes like that. Oh no, that's George Russell, my bad. Kubica's ahead of him. My bad, I'm sorry. There we go. Hey, that's a good corner. Nice. That's gonna get us a good catch up to George Russell here. Nope, not. We're not close enough to do an overtake yet, so just got to make sure we keep within that 1 second. Teammate status.
We're trailing our teammate by 1.9 seconds. They're on fresh softs. They're in 15th. The time last lap was a 1:39.8.
There we go. There we go. We got a ERS. Let's see if we can get past.
DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Close one. There we go. Alright, we up a spot. Yay! Alright, DRS will activate technically on the back section of the track, not here. Oh! I always turn it too far. Every time. There we go, that's better. So most drivers are going to switch to the mediums. We're going to switch to the hard tires because remember the rule in modern F1. You have to take 2 dry compounds in a dry race. Once the rain starts to hit and your DRS is off, it's fair game. You can do whatever you want. Let's see if we can catch up to Kubica. Careful. Dang it! That second turn always gets me. Oh, nope. Turned way too far in. Try again. I didn't turn in enough! There we go. Try again. We're going to lose a bit of ground to Kubica, which means Russell's is going to have the DRS enabled. So we just got to pass these 3 cars and we're in contract position. But in terms of rivalry, we'd be down a bit to Gasly. Just have to run faster laps than him. Too far. Didn't ease up enough, dang it. Hope you guys don't mind that I keep using the flashbacks. I told you, it's hard for me to manage these, or to drive these, 200 mile an hour or 230 kilometer an hour racing machines.
Gap to teammate ahead is 3.6 seconds.
Remember, I think this is the last type of these games where anything can happen at any time. Up, there we go. See if we can get the pass on Kubica. Alright. Not bad. No, off the... Get off the dirt! There we go. 1 second. I don't think I am. There we go. Oh, I was in the second. Let's go. Pit stop information. Let's do a full race update.
19 Kubica is ahead of you, less than a second separate you. They're on old softs. Russell behind. The gap is less than a second.
Well, so are we.
They're on old softs. You have 4 laps till your pit window opens. 12 laps to go.
Got it. Thanks, Jeff. More updates. Dang it. Dang it. Every time. Every time. Alright, well, we got draft. More updates.
Confirmed.
Oh. Dang it. I got distracted. More updates.
Copy.
There is a trophy / achievement you can get when you tell Jeff to shut up. I think I still have it in my achievement list.
Is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
Well, it was until I messed up that chicane again. Now, if I wanted to, I could, like, enrich the fuel, but I don't think we need to yet. See, there's our tire grip and all that. And there's our engine parts. See, the higher that goes is the more damage it has. And once it gets to a certain point, our performance will drop. And if that gets to 100%, the part's gonna fail, and we're gonna be out of a race or a practice session if that happens. We gotta replace it. Alright, DRS, let's go. There's Roman Grosjean, Ricardo, and Kubica ahead of us. Get past Grosjean, we got the contract objective. All right, coming up on 10 laps to go. There we go. Got enough to get past Kubica. No, not with the ZRS.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the
Got it. Pitting next time by. Go, drop the DRS. Dang, we just can't seem to get some speed. Hopefully with the faster pit stops, we should be able to catch up, or at least pass somebody in the transfers. Careful with the bump on Kubica. Well, at least we're staying right behind him. Come on. Got the DRS. Technically should be faster than Williams. On the inside, sorry Kubica. There we go.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
There you go, we're past Williams now. Pit stop information. We'll...
Didn't catch that. Say again.
Oh, something happened to Russ. Kubica, he's done.
Out of the race.
Alright, so we're not gonna finish in dead last. Hooray! Pit stop information.
Okay, you only have to stop once now. One stop left. Your pit window opens next lap.
Alright, so two more times around, then one more time around, then we'll bring it in on the end of this next lap. See what I mean? That means their part failed. If a second part fails, if a second car fails in the next few minutes, we will be getting a safety car. at the most. Virtual safety car at the least.
Okay, gap ahead is 2.0 seconds.
There we go. Cars are pitting now. Gasly's in the pits.
Pierre is in the pits.
Alright, let's get past as many as we can.
Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
Got it. Sorry, Vettel. Oops. Hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble for that. There we go. At least we're getting some, at least we're catching up.
The car ahead is coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead, now running.
Yeah, that's Lewis Hamilton in front of us. We gotta let Vettel go with the next opportunity. He's got fresher tires. Yeah, go Vettel, go, 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 go. He's got better tires, he's way faster than us, we gotta let him go.
In this lap, remember the speed limit. We'll be penalized if we exceed it. Keep that in mind.
Good thing I got the pit assistant on. Whoop, 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 whoop. I turned too much. Excuse me. I gotta find which game introduced all part failures, not just for your opponents. All right, bring it in. There we go. All right, we're in. Bring it in.
Complete. Go now.
All right, go, 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 go. All right, here we go.
We want to finish the race on this compound.
All right, so at least we got close, somewhat closer. All right, go. And we're still within a second, so we can activate DRS. Just gotta be careful. These tires are cold. I gotta be careful. These tires are cold. We got Gasly fighting for 15th. There we go. There we go. Push out the corner a little bit. Should be gonna lose a little bit of grip, ground though. Yeah, had to ease off so I don't get. God dang it! Oop, nope. No, no, no. Can at least avoid getting on the grass. There we go. Allow us to keep up with Ricardo a little bit longer. There we go. There we go. Gasly on the inside of Grosjean. He's looking for position, but he can't quite get past yet. Oh, he does. There we go. And Gasly moves into 15th. There we go. I need to get back in the draft. The DRS train, so to speak.
Yellow flag.
Oh, yellow flag. Somebody's blown an engine, or they wrecked. There's car parts everywhere.
Green flag.
Something happened. Who wrecked their car? Well, he's still going slow because of Kubica's engine failure or part failure. I'm not sure. Careful, sorry, Grosjean. And side by side, I had to keep my distance, but I kept too much distance. Dang it. Dang it. Try again. Alright. Yeah, back up at least to that corner. Really want to go in and change my tires again. If we do that, then our race is certainly over. There we go. Alright, well, we're ahead of Grosjean. Just one more spot and we'll make Toro Rosso at least satisfied. Wait, is somebody slow up ahead? Is that why somebody broke a front wing and is slowing everybody up? That would make a bit of sense. We'll see. There we go. Alright. There's our DRS. Well, we'll see if somebody's gonna... One of these guys is gonna have to pit to repair the front wing. It's this guy that's ahead of us. Is it Butler? Lando? It's Lando. He broke his wing. So thanks to that, that's actually going to put us in good position. With 5 laps to go here in Australia. Clouds are going to start rolling in any second. Well, actually, that might be the extent of the clouds right there. We got everybody in front of us. Weber, Butler, Lance Stroll, and Pierre Gasly in front of us. We gotta gain ground on the rivalry. We gotta pass Gasly at least.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Got it. Sorry, Gasly. Yeah, let him go. He's got pressure tires. Driver in front.
Say that again, we're having trouble receiving.
Driver in front. Driver in front.
That is Pierre ahead of you. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1 minute 33.6.
Now to remember, this is a PS4 game, so you're not. If you're playing this on a PS5 like I am, you're not going to get the. Oh, dang it! You're not going to get the pressure triggers. So you have to keep that in mind. Dang it. Oh, come on! Can I not bump into you, Gasly? I'm trying to keep at least... I'm trying to at least try to show respect to you. Dang it! No! No! I don't want my teammate done for! Fine. No! I don't want to wreck my teammate. There we go. Alright, here we go. DRS, let's go. Stay in the draft. Like I said, I don't want to wreck my teammate. Stroll looking to get past Butler. Lost a little bit of grip there, but we're good. Oh, Butler locked up the brakes a little bit. I think like all of us locked up the brakes. Careful. There we go. Staying right behind him. 4 laps to go.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, perfect timing. Yeah, let's burn a little bit of fuel. We can afford to do that. And you can burn fuel in this game. You can't burn fuel in the modern F1 games. Or maybe you can, but you can't set it to a lean mixture, so to speak, unless you're in a safety car period. There we go. Try to find a way to catch up to Gasly. fact that we're running a little bit faster does mean we're going to have to adjust our brake points. And DRS, let's go. Yeah, that lap was way slow. There we go. Have to make most of the use of the DRS. And Butler and Stroll looking to fight just outside the points. Oh, dang it. Dang it, Gasly cut me off. There we go. Ooh, close one. Almost lost it again. That's sort of the thing you get when you run on a part permanent, part city street circuit. There's only... touched. There's only so much room you have to pass in these types of circuits. Well, it depends on how much you guys like this. Do you want me to do a let's play of this for at least a season, at least a season? Because remember, I still got a bunch of games I need to get through. It depends on if no, I'll probably end up keeping it. Do you guys? All right. Well, we'll probably do like 2 races a stream and then. More slow down. Magnussen's driving slow. Oh, I wasn't. I didn't get within a second of Gasly, so he's gonna beat up. That was good for the fuel. We still got half a lap extra of fuel, so we're good.
We're not going to be able to run in this engine mode much longer. We're about a lap over target. Drop down to mix 2 soon.
Got it. There we go. Magnussen's slowing down. He must have a problem. Full race update. Oh, Leclerc's done. Leclerc has a problem. He's done for the day. One of the top teams is out. One of the top drivers is out of the race, and now Bottas is done as well. We should be... Well, since we're close to the end, we can't have a safety car period, which is what we would normally get. But that's it. 3 cars already out of today's race. I don't think we'll be getting any points, but this is still going to end up being a good finish for us. Ooh, snuck it right inside of Magnussen for 11th place. And we got DRS. Let's go. Yeah, there's Leclerc. He's pulled away over there. Oh, no, there he is. Let's make sure we don't pass anybody. We're good. There we go. Green flag. Last lap here at Albert Park. 2 cars blow... Oh, no, wait. Yeah, 2 cars blow up at the end there. And that's going to cost Ferrari massive points. And Mercedes as well. 2 of the top teams are going to be running at half speed, running at half points tonight. Or today, I should say. Well, it'd be tonight for us. Since it's daytime in Australia, it'd be nighttime for us. We gotta go for it. We can get a point if we pass Stroll or Butler. Or if one of the top 10 get their own engine failure. See if we can do it. Lewis Hamilton crosses the finish line. He wins the Australian Grand Prix, no problem. So we got 3 minutes to finish the race. Dang it. Oh, dang it. Oh, again! I keep doing that. Come on! I think I picked a bad point. There we go. Alright. Back to mix 3. Let's go. There we go. Let's try again. Lewis Hamilton wins the Australian Grand Prix. Are you kidding me? Ah, dang it. Try again. Alright, back to rich fuel mix. Let's go. Dang it. Every time. Every time. Dang it! Come on! There we go. Try again. Back to the rich fuel mixture. Alright, well, at least we got DRS. Let's go. Can we get past Stroll and get a point? No, I don't think we can unless we can get some good exits. Nope. Not there. Try again. I want to at least have a fair shot at Stroll. Come on, can we do it? Dive bomb! Not gonna be enough. We damaged the car, but it's gonna be enough. Barely. We barely hold on for a point. We barely hold on for our first Formula 1 point.
Mercedes have pulled off a great victory here today.
I'll take it. I'll take it. There's Lewis Hamilton celebrating the first win of the season.
Well, I think it was clear what the main contributing factor out on the track was today: speed. I know it sounds like an obvious thing to say, Crofty, but fast cars win races, and we saw that today with our winner.
What? Fast cars win races? No way. I don't believe you for a second, Crofty. I don't believe you for a second, Ant.
amongst the Mercedes team, and they certainly deserve it.
There we go. And we got Max Verstappen finishing second. Sebastian Vettel finishes third. But hey, we got a point. That's a victory for us.
Let's have a look then at the drivers' standings.
Hey, Weber got some more points than us and Butler, so I'll take it too.
Out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Lance Stroll certainly put in an impressive performance today. No doubt his team and fans are extremely
If only I didn't ruin his day by bumping into him and dive bombing in the final chicane.
And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport.
Yeah, let's take a look at the standings.
Up, be sure to join us when we come back with
mostly in
more
the
Formula
points.
1.
Red Bull did get the most points since Bottas retired and Leclerc retired, so that helped us out quite a bit. See there, the 3 DNFs, Kubica, Leclerc, and Bottas. Alright. Let's advance. We're gonna go to round 2, which would be Bahrain. But first, we gotta talk to Claire.
Let's have your take on it.
Okay, Claire.
You gained a lot of positions during the race, didn't you?
Our aero package is like the car is nimble and light. It was a breeze. The chassis department like that.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
Well, that would be telling.
It wasn't the cleanest race today, was it?
I was like an idiot magnet. Yep, there goes the rep.
You've had experience with Devon's fast, aggressive style. Any advice for the drivers?
Go faster. You have to be as determined as he is, and it helps to have a great car you can rely on. You see my team like that response.
Well, that's everything.
But I think I do lose a bit of rep for having a bumpy day. especially in that last section there. Alright, so next stop will be Bahrain and China for rounds 2 and 3 of the championship. And we didn't get a podium. Technically, we were penalty free, but he had the faster lap, so we evened out. So I'll take it. And here are the resource points. There we go. And remember, we got that race bonus from our contract. Now we got 900 points to get ready for when the next thing comes around. You see, quite a bit of increase with all the reps, or with all the teams. They were impressed that we got a point. Yeah. So yeah, we balanced out there. Alright, let's go take a look at our workstation. Thanks, Emma.
Look good on your contract reviews.
Alright, okay, so we'll do this one.
Rivals has also been invited to a historical event. This could be a good opportunity to play up your rivalry for the press.
We got an invitational event.
You're not the
only see, this is the
handed by the press. Emails like the one I've just sent you.
Oh yeah, see, this is what I mean. Claire will also interview Weber and Butler throughout the season as well.
Let's say interesting press transcripts that come my way.
So let me move out of the way so you guys can see what Lucas and Devin said about us, or said about the race. Because they can't get into more details to just my one-sentence responses. Claire, you really look to control your car out there. Your team must be thrilled. The team should be thrilled. This is their victory after all. Without their passion and stellar work on the car, I wouldn't have had such an easy ride out on the track today. I think it is crucial to remember the importance of the team in these events. It wasn't the cleanest... Oh, he didn't have a clean race today either. Not at all. It's unfortunate. We started really well, but unfortunately got a little bit carried away, which led to some minor mistakes, which eventually resulted in a collision. I'll be sure to reflect on this in future races and not play as aggressively, especially on some of those tighter corners. That was a good race for Jay. Are you pleased to see them doing well? What kind of ex-teammate would it be if I wasn't? Seriously though, they're one of the most committed drivers in this competition and definitely deserve to gain those places in the race. I suspect we'll see them maintain this momentum for a while now. Now you've noticed they've used gender-neutral pronouns because you can't actually race as a female in this game if you choose that model in the driver creation screen. Now she also asked Weber how should other drivers handle Butler's aggressive driving style. I would advise them to just try and keep their distance. Butler is in no way a bad driver, but he's definitely an aggressive one. He'll take a lot of chances that other drivers won't. So it's important to be aware when he's close by, but remember not to let him intimidate you. That's what he wants. Alright, now we get to read Butler's interview. He also gained a lot of positions. Haha, you should never underestimate the underdog. I've always said I'm here to grind my way to the top, and I think there's nothing more evident than that what went down in today's race. She also asked how my driving style is, but first, you will think you control your car out there. The team must be thrilled. Yeah, I think I had a good day out there today. I just hope the fans enjoy the show. They won't get to see that every day. Now how would they handle my driving style? Both being fairly new to F1, me and my former rival really want to show what we're made of out on the track. I think coming into Formula 1, a lot of drivers are totally underestimating our skills, and this is our opportunity to prove them wrong. Alright, let's take a look and see where we are going this season. Like I said, we got Bahrain and China up next, and then we're going over to Azerbaijan and back to Catalonia in round 4 and 5. Then we got in round 6 the dreaded Monaco Grand Prix. Then we'll be able to take it easier with a trip to Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. Then we're heading to France and the Red Bull Ring in Austria. Then we'll be heading to Silverstone, Hockenheim, then the Hungarian Grand Prix and Belgian Grand Prix back at Spa-Francorchamps. Then we'll be going to Monza, and we'll be going to our second night race of the season over in Singapore. Then we're going to Sochi for the Russian Grand Prix, Suzuka for the Japanese Grand Prix, the Autodromo Rodriguez Hermanos for the Mexican Grand Prix. Then we'll be going to the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas for the American Grand Prix, which was only one at the time. Then we go to the famous Interlagos in Brazil. And then, as always, we round out the season in Yas Marina Circuit at Abu Dhabi for the season final. like I said, we won't know much about our car until after we get through China, or after we get to China. But yeah, before we go, let's go ahead and do one of those classic car challenges, which got replaced in modern F1 games with a licensed supercars. But being an old gearhead, I do prefer driving these old Formula 1 cars. I'm gonna drive the 2008 Mercedes McLaren. We got our teammate attending this one too. We're going to Silverstone. Thanks, DJ. Alright, here we go. So we're just going through a certain sections of the track. I believe we got David Croft with the commentary here. Let's let him describe the scene.
Now, while today's classic exhibition event has no direct impact upon the Formula One World Championship, you better believe that with their reputations on the line, the drivers down there are still hungry to show that they've got what it takes to get a win.
Alright, so for here you'd be pretty much focusing on, if you just beat your rival, if you beat the score, you have to go a certain distance. There are checkpoints throughout the race, but when time's up, it's over. So we gotta get just shy of 9 kilometers. We pass if we get just about 8 kilometers. If we get about 9, then we get a rivalry boost. Let's go drive this old 2008 Mercedes McLaren. Alright, here we go. There we go. And of course, we get less checkpoint time the further along the track we go. And of course, these being the old cars, they don't have access to DRS. Or ERS for that matter. Alright, 15-second bonus. Gotta keep an eye on the meter on the top right. There we go. Like I said, I'm a sucker for these old F1 cars. I think this was the era after I played. I only had a brief interest in the Formula 1 in the 90s. The mid-2000s was when I started to get an interest in it. With when I had a Formula 1 Championship Edition for the PS3. Oh, gotta be careful. Challenge fails if I exceed the track limits too much. In fact, this car is in the F1 Championship Edition, aka Formula 1 06 for the PS2 in Europe. There we go, 5.5 kilometers. But now we know this track is just under 6 kilometers. One more kilometer to pass. We need 2 more kilometers to beat Gasly. Sorry, that's my dog dropping his bone over by my bed. Oh, now I've lost a bit of signal. Sorry about that, guys. First time I've lost signal all night. Alright, well, we passed. Well, for the record, we did pass the. There he goes again. I just need half another kilometer and then we'll be good. Gotta make it to the next corner. May as well go as far as we can at this point. Yep, we passed the time. Or we passed the kilometer distance. We're good. Let's just go as far as we can. We're probably gonna go past 10 kilometers. Maybe 5, 4, 3. Yeah, we're gonna get past 10 kilometers. I think that's gonna be as far as we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Oh well, we passed the objective. That's all that matters. Both objectives. So we get a little reputation boost, and we get a little bit in the rivalry battle. Oh no, we just get extra reputation on top of it. But if you didn't complete the objective, you're always free to like restart and try again as we now take the move over to Bahrain. Yeah, sorry for the lag. Now I know that 950 kilobytes per second is too much. I'll tone it down for the next stream. Yeah, sorry for the lag spike there. I just remember to turn down the lag, or turn down the bits per second.
Practice sessions are vital for the continuing development of the car. But if you need to, you can choose to simulate the session instead. It won't be as effective as having you behind the wheel directly, but it's better than missing the session entirely.
Alright, no surprise since we're in the Middle East. Clear skies ahead for the entire qualifying and race session. Alright, let me look at, see if I can find my how would I find my reputation? No, I guess I can't find it there. Oh well. Yeah, like I said, we got a little bit of a rep boost. Oh, we do have a... Oh, I should have just... Oh, that's why. It was the team goal that I would have had an issue with. But yeah, see, look, Toro also went up a little bit. Alright, so yeah, the game should auto-save. But let me back out, see if I can save from here. Can I? Okay, I think the game auto-saved, so we're good. And I better stop because the internet is acting up a bit. So we'll go ahead and hop back over to... Yeah, see, that's what I got. There we go. Just close the game. There we go. There we go. Everything's muted. We'll hop back on here. Alright, so with that said, everybody... Oop, there we go. With that said, everybody, that's going to do it for my look at... technically my look at... I didn't record any of it, but that technically is a look at Formula 1 2019. Like I said, I'm really hoping to get a PS3 one of these days so I can show you guys more of my real entry into Formula 1, even though I did enjoy my time when I played a F1 Formula 1 World Grand Prix for the Nintendo 64. That's technically my entry point, but I didn't really get into Formula 1 until Formula 1 Championship Edition, aka 06. Alright, well, let's go ahead and find somebody to raid tonight before my internet completely gives out. Let's see, who should I raid tonight? Well, like I said, I appreciate you guys stopping by. I want to go on to following. Thank you. Hopefully she's still going to be going. We'll go ahead and raid Arstasia tonight. Hopefully she's not ending. No, she's not ending. She's playing some, we raided her before. She's playing some Genshin Impact on her channel tonight. So we'll go ahead and start the raid. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again on I'll definitely see you guys again on Thursday or Friday. But until next time, folks, thank you guys. Gameplay. Oh, yeah. I'll show you gameplay of both games, DJ. There we go. Alright. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have yourself a great rest of the day, and I will see you all next time. Take care and goodbye.